Alright, I'm MRJ12744, or some of you, of course, know me by my real name because of internet pedophiles and feel so safe putting my name out there, but whatever. Yeah, I'm James Berkey. I'm a sophomore at Sailor Lake High School in Westminster, Colorado, 16 years old, and shit like that. About a month ago, I posted a video called "A Plea for Jessica Ridgway," and in it, part of it was in the moment, and I said some hateful stuff towards whoever was the killer at that time, and you could call me kind of hypocritical, I guess, because I mean, in my mind, this was a 30-ish-year-old white male, and it's very similar to the kind of person that had molested my uncles, messing, I believe, 4 of them. 2 of them are really messed up. 1 of them is in prison, and 2 of them are dead because of it, and I guess that's where all the hate was coming from. But then I learned it was Austin Reed Sig, who, he went to my school, and the first thing I thought about when my friend Adrian showed it to me, and like, hey man, this is Jessica's killer, he went to our school, I felt sad for him. I mean, I don't know, it's just like suddenly all those feelings of hate I had, I couldn't feel them anymore. Mainly because this kid's a year older than me, and this is where his life is. His life is ruined now because he killed a little girl. Yes, I'm still completely pissed off at him, and probably not a lot of people will ever forgive him for what he did, and but I mean, I don't know, it's just like, you know, I guess what I'm here to talk about is that you guys shouldn't be wishing death on this kid. First of all, he's a year older than me, something must be wrong with him, which is something down the road had to have gone wrong for him. Whether it was bullying, which they said it wasn't, so that's not the question, but home life, a mental illness. I mean, this is serious stuff, and when I went on YouTube, I saw a Pomona meme page, Pomona High School in Arvada. Nothing against Pomona, it's just personally against our generation out there again, and a lot of the people, how you guys feel about it. It said, this is Jessica's killer, with a picture of Austin, and it said 1 like equals 1 punch. First of all, those things are already stupid, like 1 like equals 1 pray or 1 respect, which aren't objects. You can't give a pray, you can't give a respect. That's just correcting. But then my friend Brant scrolled through the comments and it was saying should be 1 like equals 1 stab, 1 like equals 1 bullet to the head. I mean, does it make sense now? Why? Maybe it makes sense why someone like that did it, because look at what we're saying. I mean, really, when you guys want death on him, when you guys wish you could kill him, does that make you any better than he is? No, it doesn't. What's that going to accomplish, okay? First of all, I think a much better punishment would be making someone live the rest of their lives, living their whole life, knowing what they did, and having them to live with that every day. And then, I mean, if you chose to kill him right away, then you kind of are. If you kill a killer right away, then you're helping them out, because then they don't have to worry. They don't have to live through the stuff they did. You don't, and they don't, and this kid went to our school. This kid was 17 years old. This kid had friends. This kid had a brother, a mother. He's someone's son. Our librarian was best friends with him. I mean, really, it makes me sad. Yes, I'm so sad about Jessica and like the Pesventos. I'm so sorry. But I mean, of course, I can't talk about from their perspective. I can't talk about from the Ridgway's perspective, but I can talk about from my perspective, and I think we won't kill him, and we can. First of all, he's a minor, and I don't see why you would want to kill a minor. That's totally inhumane. Killing in the first place is inhumane. The death sentence is stupid. What's it gonna accomplish? Alright, and yes, I wish I wish Austin life in prison, but of course I show compassion for me. Had a little brother who's having to move schools now. People have been threatening their family. They had to have police guarding their house for weeks. People shouldn't be that scared. They have nothing to do with it. And again, does that make us better? If someone shoots someone, does it make us any better to kill them? And again, going back to the Facebook comments where it said, 1 like equals 1 punch, 1 like equals 1 hit to the face, or whatever, like bullet to the head, and had like over 20,000 likes. First of all, that had to be an attention whore. Just my opinion and a lot of people's opinions. And second of all, what the hell? Why would you say that? That makes us absolutely no better. That makes us no better than them. Than him. Alright? I mean, if we were to go up to Charles Manson and just shoot him over and over again, does that make us any better than what he did? Alright? If we go to the Vandersloot guy, and if we stab him repeatedly till he dies, does that make us any better than him? It doesn't. And what's it going to accomplish? I mean, I hate to be real, but it's not going to accomplish anything. It's a false, satisfying feeling. But if you kill someone, then you have that blood on your hands, and then as a society, we're going to have that blood on our hands. We are. I mean, it's horrible, and you know, just because it happened so close, I don't know if I can ever forgive him. I'll certainly believe him if he says 30 years down the road, if he says he's changed and he regrets it every day, and I will forgive him. But I still don't, in a way I'll forgive him and I'll accept it. But I won't be, I don't know if I'll be able to support him being released. I mean, I guess I'm just here to say it's a plea for Austin Sig. In a way, not really, but don't attack him. Don't be attacking him. Don't be hurting him. Don't be threatening his family. Don't, especially you PHS memes, don't you fucking dare say 1 like equals 1 punch. First of all, you're doing it for attention. Second of all, that makes us absolutely no better. Alright? If I were to see someone, okay, no, how should I say this? Here's some analogy, like, if one person were to stab another person, first of all, what would be accomplished if we went and shot that person as a society? And as a society, what if we went up and stabbed him multiple times? What would that accomplish? And would that make us any better? No, because we'd have blood on our hands, and we would be killers. If you wish death, that's cyberbullying, and that brings nothing but hate. That's a form of bullying. That brings nothing but hate in our world. And that shows how immature you guys are. Alright? This person Austin didn't just go mindlessly murder her. Probably his victim of choice was at random. But he has to have a mental illness. I mean, you can't just see black and white. I personally do not see black and white. I see the gray in between. I see the gray in between the black and the white. And a lot of people need that too. There's more than meets the eye. Yes, I just quoted Transformers. What now? But seriously, there's more than meets the eye. And we have to show support, and we have to show care and compassion towards this family. And by doing that, by not killing Austin, because then that's just another mother that has to go through the horrible, unimaginable loss of a child. That puts a brother, a 15-year-old kid, through the loss of his older brother. Don't you think they're already going through enough shit, knowing that their son, that a member of their family, murdered this poor little girl? He deserves life. He does. He did a stupid, horrible, almost pretty much unforgivable thing. But that doesn't make us any better if we kill him. That doesn't make us any better if we say 1 like equals 1 bullet to the head. Why? Why would you say such a horrible, horrible thing? It's a horrible thing to say. It really is. And you need to think about that. Because as a society, we aren't the most religious, but still a lot of people go and live out the gospel. If Jesus would not go back and kill the people that murdered him, he wouldn't. He would go and he would love them. No matter what. Hate the sin, love the sinner. That's the quote I want. That's what I'm going to title this now. I titled it, Hate the sin, love the sinner. And that's what you guys have to do. Hate the fact that Austin Reed Sig murdered poor little Jessica Ridgway. But love Austin Reed Sig. Love him, but hate what he did. And that's what I want you guys to do. I made a plea for Jessica Ridgway. Now I'm making a plea for Parker's sake, for Parker's mom, for his dad. And you guys are being horrible people. You are being just sickening. You really make me sick. And remember, hate the sin but love the sinner. So that's what I'm leaving you guys with. Glasses. Yeah, so that's what I'll be leaving you guys with. Remember, I would ask for a subscription up above, but I don't know if this is correct. I mean, it's just something I usually like to do on my videos, so subscribe if you want to, but I'm not doing this for attention, for advertisement. That is not what this video is about. Just, I guess, comment below and tell me what you think. I'd love to hear them. I'd really love to hear your opinion on them. And, yeah. Alright, and thank you. And goodbye.